Yo, what's up, everybody? This your girl, Queen Katina, aka Queen Cat, coming to you rough, rugged, and raw, straight from the door. Here to bring the healing to you, live and direct, straight from the neck. Yeah, today we're gonna talk about love. We're gonna talk about abundance. We're gonna talk about vibration, frequency. This is what we're gonna talk about, mind and thought. This is what we're gonna talk about today. Because as I said, healing is mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. It's all of those things. So today we're going to read from As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. All right. So what I want y'all to do is just kind of like bear with me for a little split second. All right. So boom. Here it says, a man's mind may be likened to a garden which may be intelligently cultivated or allowed to run wild. But whether cultivated or neglected, it must and will bring forth. If no useful seeds are put into it, then an abundance of useless weed seeds will fall therein and will continue to produce their kind. Just as a gardener cultivates his plot, keeping it free from weeds and growing the flowers and fruits which he requires, so may a man tend the garden of his mind, weeding out all the wrong, useless, and impure thoughts and cultivating toward perfecting the flowers and fruits of right, useful, and pure thoughts. By pursuing this process, a man, sooner or later, listen to this, discovers that he is the master gardener of his soul, the director of his life. He also reveals within himself the laws of thought. So thought is law. When you think, you lay down law and the universe will follow therein. All right. And mind elements, your mental state, the things that you think, that it's elemental. All right. Operate in the shaping of his character, circumstances, and destiny. Thought and character are one, and as character can only manifest and discover itself through environment and circumstance, the outer conditions of a person's life will always be found to be harmoniously related to his inner state. This does not mean that a man's circumstances at any given time are an indication of his entire character, but that those circumstances are so intimately connected with some vital thought element within himself, for the time being, they are indispensable to his development. So sometimes the things that you're going through is not a part of your thought process, but it's necessary to be there in order for you to have development and to have growth and to move forward. Okay. But here I thought it was interesting here where it says thought and character are one. And as character can only manifest and discover itself through environment and circumstance. So your environment and your circumstance is a direct effect of thought and character. Okay. So what I thought was interesting is, of course, I went to numerology and I pulled number 6 for love, beauty, victory. And I thought that was interesting. Okay. The love frequency is identified at a sound of 528 hertz. And when you break that down, 5 plus 2 plus 8 equals 15, 1 plus 5 equaling 6, being the universal number for love. Okay. So this is bringing us right back to it. So I thought that was interesting. And also, I thought it was interesting as well to say that sound and vibration has an effect on our physical bodies and therefore create physical differences in fluid pressure in our cells. Okay. So the way that we vibrate has a direct effect on our cells. Okay. So the way that we vibrate, the way that we think, what we listen to, what we say, what we speak into existence, what we let other people say to us, the things that we connect ourselves to are all part of vibration and frequency, have a direct effect on our mental, has a direct effect on our thoughts, and have a direct effect on what we produce in our environment and our circumstances. Okay. So it's very important for us to be operating on a love frequency, because what I want y'all to do is when I speak and I say the word love, I want you also to think of abundance, because when you think of love, I want you to think of an abundant frequency. Okay, so here I'm just going to read from the book what it says here about love. This card indicates a need to see the world through the eyes of love and to remember at all times that only love is real. Only love is real. Come on, that's deep. It said the only thing that's real is love. So if you're operating out of a fear-based consciousness, it's not real. If you're operating out of anything other than love in abundance, it's not real. You know, if you're operating out of lack, if you're operating out of ill thought, if you're operating out of trying to get over, if you're operating over trying to use people, if you're operating out of anything other than the love and abundant frequency, it's not real. Okay. So, anyway, let's keep going. When you look beyond the illusion to see the beauty in the world, you align yourself with Source and the intentions of your soul. Okay. Because you attract what you are. So that right there is deep, okay? Because it says, boom, when you look beyond the illusion to see the beauty in the world, the illusion is your situation, your circumstances, all the stuff that we see going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? All the bull that we have to deal with. These are the illusions to keep you distracted from the direction that you're trying to go, from you receiving your gifts and your blessings, okay? Because as long as you can stay distracted, then you can't operate in the love frequency. You got to operate out of lack frequency. You got to operate out of what you got to do, what you need, what you think you're going to need in the future, or what you may not be able to get. You understand? So anyway, when you see through the eyes of love, that's what will surround you in all areas of your life. So again, I want you to replace the love word with abundance. Okay. This card also indicates a need to go within to recognize and address any limiting thoughts and beliefs that are holding you back from experiencing love. So this is bringing us back to mind and thought, your thought force, your mind elements, that going within, searching within, checking and seeing what are your limiting beliefs. What are the beliefs that you have that are limiting you, that are stopping you from moving forward, that are holding you back, from keeping you from experiencing love, abundance. Okay? This is a time when you must ask yourself, am I truly open to giving and receiving love? Do I truly believe that I am worthy of love? So again, this is a time when you must ask yourself, am I truly open to giving and receiving abundance? Do I truly believe I am worthy of abundance? And do I really believe that love exists for me? Do I really believe that abundance exists for me? Because love only comes when you believe that it exists. Because abundance only comes when you believe that it exists. When you're open to giving and receiving it, and when you know that you are worthy. Okay? So, again, we're talking about a love vibration, abundant frequency. Okay. So again, I just wanted to read something right here where it said, okay, where is it? I had something that I was connecting for you guys here, but anyway, it doesn't matter because I have stuff written down and I only gave myself a certain amount of time. So I just want to get it out. So here, where we're talking about thought, we're talking about producing what you think. So we're talking about your higher and your lower self. What are you operating in? Okay, what is your thought process? What are your thought forces? What are your mind elements? Are you operating from your higher and your lower self? We're also talking about intention. What are your intentions? Because what you intend behind the thought that you put out is what you're going to create. Okay. So the question is, what are you what are your deepest repetitive thoughts? And are they abundant? And are they of lack? So anyway, let's go in a little bit more to this. Okay. So, what is the opposite? What is the opposite of, I'm going to stop there.